Hi, loves. This video I'm recording to keep updating you. This is my day 4 in Tadoussac, where I'm visiting a friend of mine who invited me to stay with her for a month. And today it's raining again, so I'm staying indoors. And just before recording this video, I danced and moved to music in order to integrate my truth a little bit more. Sometimes I get confused, and when I dance, when I move to music, the energy starts moving, and the truth comes from my body and into my conscious awareness. And then I feel aligned. Then I feel aligned with my truth. I have clarity. I'm back in my center. So dance is one of my tools to move the energy, to transmute energies, to integrate what's already present that I want to open up to even more in the felt sense in my body, if that makes sense. And to feel it in my body as my truth, to really feel it as my truth. Yeah. And the reason I needed to move the energy and transmute and realign because there's just so much happening for me since I came to Tadoussac. I've shared in the previous videos that there are some challenges that are coming up for me in the relational space with this friend of mine who invited me to stay with her. And the last 2 days were especially intense. Yesterday, we were exchanging texts back and forward. Big part of the day, there were texts going back and forward. And normally I don't communicate via text. It just takes me a long time to write. I prefer talking in person. I prefer leaving voicemail messages. That's my way that I love doing it. Those of you who know me. And yesterday she said to me that when she hears my voice, an emotion is coming up for her. So she asked me to text her instead because she only wants to see facts. She doesn't want an emotion to interfere with her perception of me. And I respected that. So lots of my energy and time yesterday went for texting, clearing out things with her. And I see how much worth it was doing that, because in the evening, when I did see her finally in person and we talked, one of the things that she has shared with me is that whatever it is that we are doing together, me and her right now, the way that we are unpacking things, it's huge. That's what she said. I don't remember if that's what she said, but she said it's so significant that she feels it almost needs to be shared with the rest of the collective, with the whole of humanity. She feels like something that we are doing right now in our relational space is huge, what we are doing in the way we are relating while having the challenges, and the way we are unpacking them, in the way we are communicating. And it was so great for me to hear this from her because that's exactly what I felt. I thought, wow, this is intense. This takes so much of my energy, but I'll keep showing up because I believe in that. I believe in this way of communicating. I believe in this way of communicating that I learned from the practice of circling that really changed the way I'm being, really changed this life game for me. So I believed in that and I kept showing up even though I was getting exhausted. And when I couldn't do that anymore, I did send in text that, hey, my eyes get tired. I do need to take a break from this type of communication. Is it okay if we continue tomorrow? So her sharing with me that it felt very meaningful to her and so significant. And at the same time, myself having that same feeling inside was such a great thing because I could see we share the same reality. We are in this together. We are moving something really big for both of us. And doing something really, meaningful, significant. And this is not just my story, but because she said, that means we are both living it right now. That makes it really real then, because it's both of us in it. If that makes sense, we call it in circling finding shared reality. And when we are in shared reality, then the things are embodied, they're real, they're just like, it's not just my mind, but it's like actually happening in the physical space because there's me here, physical body, and there is you, physical body. So yeah, that's where we are at right now. And still, I feel, I mean, I still don't know if I'm gonna how much longer I'm gonna last here because we're gonna have a conversation. We'll see how we feel later on. Yeah, we'll have a conversation. So far feels good, but yeah, I still sit in the unknown, and I trust whatever will unfold. I trust if that's not meant to be here in this space, we are not meant to do this work together for a month. We won't be able to. Either she will drop out or I will drop out. So trusting that, and yeah, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you updated. Also, I want to say to you that thank you so much for all your support. I just looked at my post about this drawing, this little art that happened on the sand when I was playing with my hands. And the responses I got there, the comments, I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, like we see each other. Yes, we are doing this. Yes, and because I know it takes you to do that, to see that someone else is doing that, transmuting the energies, doing our work. So thank you so much to all of you for doing what it is that you are doing. Yeah, thank you to each one of you for the way you walk your path. We are all in this together. I love you all and be well and talk to you very soon. Much love.